Our cab ride takes place in Third Rail territory aboard an EMU built for the network's London suburban lines. However, it's not in network territory, but on Merseyside, where the local PTE, known as Merseyrail, contracts with British Rail to run suburban services over a third rail system connecting the two conurbations on either side of the River Mersey. Our journey takes place primarily on the Wirral, but we burrow beneath Liverpool and the river without ever seeing either.
Nice boxes out here, aren't they?
The line from New Kirkby to the first station at Hoylake was an 1878 extension of the original line from Birkenhead, opened in 1863 by the Hoylake Railway Company. It passed through various hands until it became part of the Wirral Railway, which connected with the Mersey Railway and its tunnel to Liverpool. Although powers to electrify were granted at the same time as the Mersey Railway received its powers in 1900, the line wasn't electrified until 1938, when through working was inaugurated. Stations were rebuilt at the same time.
The A end's got the compressor, the B end has got all the battery gear on it. So A for air, B for battery, whichever one I'm saying. It's got an alternator on the B car.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any difference when it comes to driving it.
No, not at all.
Just maintenance.
Yeah.
Not ready, it doesn't really matter.
Our journey starts at West Kirkby and ends at New Brighton, after using the Mersey Tunnel to reverse.
Yeah, the rails are well rusty. Yeah. I suppose then if you get a cripple there, just get it out of the way. Yeah. How much they are anymore to like put juice through that side?
No, it would probably cost them more to take it out because you'd have to alter all the switch gears and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
So you're saying that, I mean, just to repeat what we said earlier, so it's like run for Merseyrail, and like if BR don't run a train, they pay.
I believe so, yeah.
Classes 507 and 508 are the sole traction on Merseyrail, the latter being the transfers from the southern region.
I knew West Yorkshire was like that because they've been kicking up the back, haven't they?
Greater Manchester's the same, isn't it? Because they didn't play out about the network, not West Service. Ours is known by the drivers at Southport, not North West.
Signal boxes and semaphores are still in use here. The box controlling the crossing remains, as the local council objected to its replacement with automatic barriers due to the adjacent school.
Can't do a difference, you mate.
Well,
From the other one. Well, obviously, because that's the way we're going to go later, isn't it?
you can see one going round there now. That DMU that was in
Oh
it
yeah,
came
which
up
goes
before.
down to the south.
Yeah, it just comes in the platform and starts out the door.
So you get the pretty orange ones on that then, you say?
The line coming in from the right is from Wrexham.
That blue square, wasn't it?
All these mechanical ones.
Yeah, but they've got a couple of orange ones, haven't they? Come down from Scotland.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Right.
And the old May timetable changes. They brought, I think it was about 5.
The south to east chord of the triangle at Bidston has recently been severed. A through service from Euston to New Brighton via West Kirkby used this link until 1956. Another line ran to Seacombe from Bidston via this chord.
Oh, I see. Is it actually disconnected at this end? Seems to be in.
It's still in lead. North number 2, isn't it? Birkenhead North number 2 only controls the wash and the siding.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, the block section.
Oh, the one-
between Bidston
the
East
one on the left,
and
you mean?
North number 1, yeah.
Right, so this is just
That's the main.
that's this end of the triangle.
Yeah.
But is the other end of the triangle the one in the station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Birkenhead Depot services all units for Merseyrail South and was famous as the home of the last 3 03 shunters on BR.
That's where they fill them.
No, I meant round the dot the other side. You know what I mean? Further round the dot. Where I said I got the O3. So what happens there? Now? Is it? What from? What's the name of that? There's a crossing, isn't there? With Charing Street, is it?
Canning Street.
Canning Street. Is that? Oh, nice double curve. Think about these things photographically, you know? Trouble is you never usually get near the pretty ones.
Birkenhead Park was the junction between the Wirral and Mersey railways.
Platforms here, the one on the left-hand side, on the driver's side, is not being used.
Oh, isn't it? Did this used to go somewhere else as well? For the, like a bay line or something, is it?
Used to terminate trains, didn't it?
We plunge into the Mersey Tunnel under Birkenhead town centre and shortly come to the first underground station, Birkenhead Hamilton Square. This is the junction for the line to Hooton.
When we leave Hamilton Square, we start the descent under the river bed then.
It's really deceiving, this little arrow here. That one minute you press
the river Mersey as well. This is what commonly known as the river bed. There was a signal box in the middle of this at one time, wasn't there? Yeah.
The original Mersey railway tunnel went straight ahead at James Street. In 1977, a loop was opened under Liverpool, trains running clockwise through the tunnels.
If there was any need to evacuate passengers from the train, we'd open the emergency door at the front, put the ladder down and detrain them through the tunnel down the front. This is James Street station.
There are 4 stations on the new loop, built on similar lines to London Underground stations. Moorfields and Central give underground passenger connections to the northern Merseyrail system, whilst Lime Street connects with Intercity.
You think to yourself, well, what is that doing to the wheel flanges, you know?
Northern line, yeah, another passenger line, used purely for empty stock interchange. James Street signal box is on the bridge as we just come out of the tunnel. You can see the steps going up on the side. That's the power box that controls as far as Sandhills and St Michael's on the northern line, and as far as Birkenhead Central, Hamilton Square this way.
We now have completed a circle and are back facing whence we came. On the other side of the river, we pass the Hooton line platform on our right at Hamilton Square.
To the left, where you get the route indicator pointing to the right, in actual fact you go straight on.
I wasn't anticipating that. I think there's New Brighton Free now.
Yes, it will come up as New Brighton 6 cars. Now we're back coming into Birkenhead Park again, now going the other way.
Birkenhead North was originally Birkenhead Dock Station, a reminder of the town's principal trade.
Which, I mean, a lot of people wouldn't have been.
The trains in the back platform, they're stations.
They're waiting. What's the... I mean, I call them a feather, but
Yeah,
they're not...
well, no, they're called route indicators.
Right. Although they're called something else as well, aren't they?
No, they're on the southern region, they call them lunar lights.
That's it.
Yeah, I got in trouble as a second man when I was at Dover. We're coming round Factory Junction, I think we were going like to Faversham, and I think it was Factory Junction. And I said to the driver, there you go, one yellow with the feathers, Vic. He says, they're not feathers, they're lunar lights. Theirs only had 3 in them, ours had 5. Only had 3 white lights in the loop.
Really?
Yeah, it was a southern region idea. I mean, you'll find now that they've standardised on the 5 white lights.
Yeah.
When they first came out on the Southern, they only had 3.
Are these 24-hour boxes or not?
No.
I guess they're not. That one.
We cross our original route as we diverge to the new Brighton branch and see the severed end of the south to west triangle cord. To the right, the line to Bidstone Dock lies disused.
That's the dock line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going off to the right.
On the right.
Dock line, not used this week, look about it.
Well, it hasn't been.
Tried our station, it must be nice.
There are now no signals at either of the 2 intermediate stations on the branch.
Can't understand that sort of. I thought you had spirit as well.
The final stretch along the sea coast is very exposed and used to be liable to problems with drifting sand, alleviated by the planting of grass on the dunes.
More pegs? Oh, they're nice. I assume it is all up a quadrant round here.
Yes.
New Brighton Terminus was a product of the Wirral Railway, opened in 1888. Bewildering varieties of services were possible in pre-nationalisation days, with trains to West Kirkby, Bidstone, Birkenhead, Liverpool and Seacombe, the latter being the only one to have now lost its services. Today, the frequency of Merseyrail South is every 15 minutes during the day and 30 minutes in the evening.